Hey, what's up, friends and family of TikTok? It's me, Verse of the Day. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been blessed. In my last video, we talked more about the millennium and touched on the Great White Throne Judgment. And today, I would like to finish up the millennium and talk more about the Great White Throne Judgment. So let's get started. So those who are part of the millennium include Jesus Christ, those who are raptured and have their glorified bodies, those who are resurrected and have their glorified bodies, and those who denied the mark of the beast but lived through the tribulation. They will have extended earthly bodies, and they will be called to procreate and populate the earth once again. It is some of their descendants that will be deceived at the end of the millennium, for Satan will be loosed out of his prison and will deceive the nations, and his army will be like the sand of the sea. And when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from his prison and will come out to deceive the nations to gather them for battle. Their number is like the sand of the sea. They surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them, and the devil who had deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they will be tormented forever and ever. Then I saw a great white throne and him who was seated on it. From his presence earth and sky fled away. I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were opened. Then another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged by what was written in the books, according to what they had done. And the sea gave up the dead who were in it. Death and Hades gave up the dead who were in them, and they were judged. Then death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. This is the second death, the lake of fire. And if anyone's name was not found written in the book of life, he was thrown into the lake of fire. So the devil will be released from his prison to deceive the nations one last time, and gather an army against Christ, his holy people, and his holy city. But once they get close, fire will rain down from heaven and consume them. Then comes the Great White Throne Judgment. Those who have their earthly bodies, but stuck with Christ through the millennium, will receive their glorified bodies and will be part of the saints. But the devil, Hades, death, and all who were in Hades and disobeyed God will be thrown into the lake of fire where the false prophet and the beast are. Hades, or hell, is like a holding cell before prison. There's a place much worse. I hope this Bible study helped, and in the next video we'll go over the new heaven and the new earth. God bless you all, and amen.